Hey crafty people, welcome to a design team project for ASC Supplies on Etsy. And voila, I finally jumped the bandwagon to altering a composition book that you get at the dollar store. And I made it into a really beautiful journal keepsake with this beautiful paper collection called Dear Diary. And it's by Minte Papers. I will link in the description box below where you can go to ASC Supplies on Etsy or her website and purchase this beautiful, gorgeous paper collection that to me just screams journal because the name of it is Dear Diary. So I'm going to ixnay the ugly composition book over to the side. Can you still see it? All right. So I painted the edge of my composition book because you can see it has, some white along the edge. So I did paint that as well as I painted black all the way around the inside. And I literally just did this and pulled the paper off the cover. All right. So then this would be too much paper for this little spine. So, because I was going to add lots of stuff. So I took about that much paper, maybe a little bit more. I took about that much paper and I embellished it, and that's what you're going to see. And yes, I'm going to do this one too. So, I just love it. I just so love it. Love it so much I would be tempted to keep it, but I need to fund my crafty obsession, so this is for sale. If you're interested, my email is always in the description box down below the video. And when we email, please just remember, this is a handcrafted item. This isn't a mass-produced item. A lot of times when people contact me, and I'm imagining $60 shipped on this item, but people will be like, oh, well, I could, they don't say I can get this somewhere, I can get a journal at a store for 10 bucks, but that's what they're thinking. So anyway, just remember, handcrafted items take quite a bit of time and effort and lots of love. So with that, I don't really have to tell you too much about the cover. Lace, trim, ribbon. There's a pretty frame all the way around my little image here. All the paper except for one page is from this collection. There is a wood grain paper that I did add to because I needed a little bit more paper for this. But I used the entire paper collection. So one whole paper collection, and I believe it's $13.75 for this collection. So going into it, with that and the cost of the composition book, that's $14.75 already invested in it, plus the lace, the trim, the flowers, the embellishments. So here we go. Let me show you the back. Just absolutely stunningly gorgeous paper. All right, here we go. Let me get you centered there so I can sit down and we can go through this. Look at this paper. It is just super stunning. Now, I did opt, even though my paper from the composition book is white paper. I chose to go with this ivory. It's not really yellow. It's more like a dark ivory. Kind of looks yellow right now, but anyway, it matches the collection. It matches the laces and trims that I chose to go with on this, and it just adds another little pop of color other than just the plain white. So as you can see, I utilized my scraps. This is from the page of little journaling cards that you can cut apart. And then I added a bunch of my own stamps. This one says, "Believe in your dreams." And you open it up, and there's this little place for another journal spot. You know what? I think I just moved this out of... Are we still in frame? Yes, we are. Okay. So there's also a page with all kinds of really neat cut aparts, and this book stack is one of them. And this light is also one of them. And then I stamped "just because." So then over on this side, we've got this cute image, and it's kind of going with the theme of, you know, Dear Diary with the typewriter. Open it up, and there's a feather there, like a feather pen, and another little tuck spot, and then just a teeny weeny little journal spot there. And then we've got a corner tuck and room to write all, you know, on this page as well. So then we've got, this is the wood grain that comes with the collection. This one here, this brown one back here is the one I added to. So again, this is one of the little journal cards. It says, "You make me happy." And another one of the little cards. And on the back, you know, definitely a place to write. Little corner tuck spot. Then over here, the gorgeous, just, I mean, stunning papers. I can't even tell you how much I love this paper collection. This says "Dear Diary," and this says "You're one in a million." And this diary slash journal to me is stamped as encouraging sentiments. "You make me happy" over here is to tell yourself that you make yourself happy. There's other sentiment stamps, but that was kind of my goal with it, was to find stamps in my collection that were encouraging. All you need is love. Love yourself. Love others. Love. And then, because there were so many light bulbs in this collection, one of those light bulb moments. I love that. And I have a whole set of stamps that has all kinds of light bulb sentiments. So you're going to see some more through here. This was just a scrap of paper I added. It says "Dear Diary." And the gorgeous, you know, like beautiful, beautiful flowers. Be yourself. Nobody does it better. And I put 2 in here, but I think I need this somewhere else. I'm going to lay it to the side. So then you have the journal card tucked in there. And then this one says, "Many people will walk in and out of your life, but only true friends leave footprints on your heart. Eleanor Roosevelt." And we've got a little journal card here, and this says, "Throw kindness around like confetti." So this would be a lovely thing, if you weren't going to buy it for yourself, to give it to someone as a gift. So smile here. You open it up, and if you notice, it has a cup of tea at the top. So tea is a cup of life. If Mother's Day wasn't already passed, I used to give my mom journals all the time, but they were store-bought journals, and I would say, "Mom, please journal on this so that someday I will have this to look at and read and enjoy your words about your life." And so that's why I think journals are such a beautiful thing. Once in a lifetime, you meet someone who changes everything. And sometimes that can be you. You know, I have people in my life who have made mistakes, and things can change. Things can always get better. One of those light bulb moments, and here's a light bulb. It says, wish upon a shooting star. These two don't have anything. I literally ran out of paper. So there's a few blank ones throughout. This is a belly band here. And this is another one of those stamps. Let your light shine. And then here, this is the center of our signature. And I always use elastic to adhere my signatures in. This one says, you make me happy, with the stamp of a bicycle. And this one, once in a lifetime, you meet someone who changes everything. You can put photos, you can journal, whatever you like. These open up. So plenty of room for journaling. And then we've got a little pull out here. This one says, reach for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land among the stars. This one says, you light up my life. And there's bulbs again. Tea is the cup of life. And this is, all those are cut aparts from the paper collection. This one said, life's most beautiful things are not seen with the eyes, but felt with the heart. And there's two little journal cards in here. I knew that there were extra ones in here, and I couldn't remember where they were. But I just love I used the flattest trims that I had, so it would keep this not too bulky. I know a lot of people like really bulky ones. It's bulky. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it is bulky, but it could be way more bulky. So here's our little pull out. There you go. And with the camera, it says smile. This one's got a pull out. And it says, it's the smallest things that fill your heart. And I mean, there's a cup right here. And for me, a cup of tea will fill my heart every morning at about 5:30 a.m. And some days it continues to fill my heart throughout the day. We had a big storm about an hour ago. And I thought, it's going to be dark and stormy for hours and I'll get to drink my tea. And now the sun's out and the birds are singing. So here we go. This one says, if you can dream it, you can do it. So again, following with the theme I said of encouraging. All you need is love. You're one in a million. I really like to make the super intricate ones, and I think next time what I'll do is I'll expand the binding on this, and I already know how I will do it so that I can add more embellishments. But this is all I have of this paper collection. There's a pull out. This flips up with the camera, says smile, and then a little pull out here. And this page, it's just a pretty page. Nowhere to write on it. Just pretty. And this is not a die that I have. These are some die cuts I already purchased. The one on the cover and this one I purchased at a craft fair, craft show, what have you. And so I don't really know. I know people will ask, but I I don't know. Then we've got this tuck spot, says Dear Diary. One of those light bulb moments. And then the very last pullout we have is this one that also says Dear Diary with the books and the, I'm going to call it a cup of tea, even though it's probably coffee. And it says, You're my favorite. And I just love this encouraging altered composition / journal, composition book / journal. And I hope you enjoyed it also. I promise that I'm going to do another one of these for ASC Supplies this month. And I will do a craft with me on it so that we can do it together. Although I'll probably use that one I already took apart. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will head over to ASC Supplies. I have a lot of comments on my paper haul from my recent DT package, and a lot of people fell in love with these this new paper collection. So check it out, and all the links are in the description box down below the video. I've had some questions about how to access it. You just scroll right down below the video, and you can even hit a little button that says expand, and it'll give you more information, more links to get you where you need to go to buy these great products. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.